Landria Anka here, founder of DigitalExplorers.net. I want to talk to you today about what absolutely can work for you in any situation in life. Personal, professional. We're going to talk a little bit more about business today. And my philosophy and how I teach my students, this can work for you. How are you promoting yourself? Whether you're at work or at home or out there socially, or if you have a business online. Yeah, I have a business. I have 4 businesses online. What's the number one principle that I use? Giving. Now, I am an influencer on YouTube, and I, of course, want people to subscribe. Now, I was just training another student, and the first thing he said on his channel was, please subscribe, and then subscribe to my channel. And I said, you know, they haven't even gotten a chance to see any of your videos, and you're pushing subscribe a couple times, and then in his description, subscribe. Well, they know they can subscribe. We know what we can do. We can buy this, we can give this, we can subscribe. We don't need somebody to tell us that. Now, yes, of course they can ask, and I'm going to talk about that fine line right now. How do you succeed in anything you do? Giving is receiving. Now, when I ask for subscribe on my channel, the first thing I say is, I hope you'll subscribe because I'm going to give you more of blah, blah, blah. So if you want that and you subscribe, you'll be notified that I have given you another motivation video, inspiration video, or instructions or teachings. So I'm doing it as a stepping stone to our relationship being built of the more stuff I'm going to give to them. So when I'm asking, I'm only asking because I'm giving. Does that make sense? So when you're asking for something, when you're asking for the sale, what is it you're really giving? So I had a salesman, I just won this prize, this 8-day vacation, and I had to sit through, no, it wasn't a timeshare, but pretty close, and I thought, oh, here we go, it's a marketing thing, it's a whole marketing thing. I'll give you this if you do this for me. Well, the whole premise of that whole platform is really me having to keep giving to get something, all right? So is it free? Yeah, but I had to sit through that presentation in order to get it. That's the old way of selling. What you want to do is give something to somebody and then say, hey, we have more of that if you want it. Did you love that free thing I gave you? Because now I have more stuff. And yeah, it'll cost you. We can't keep giving things away for free. But you got to know us. I'm going to earn your business. I'm going to earn, let's just say, your trust. And that's how it works. But so many times the old way of selling is to get more, subscribe. And all I say is, if you subscribe, you are going to get so much value. I'm going to give you value. And if you don't feel that you're getting value, of course you unsubscribe. Same thing with my business. I always give a free webinar. I've got it right here for you if you haven't seen it already. Digital Explorers. I'm going to give you all kinds of information on why online businesses don't succeed. It's a real simple formula. My entire platform is built on giving people the tools to succeed. And it is absolutely eliminating all the pitfalls of how businesses operate out there. And that's that old-fashioned kind of selling, buy my stuff, make money online, and it's just false. It's false promises that get somebody something, you're gonna buy my stuff, and then the person who purchases says, I didn't really get anything. And so we have a lot of people dissatisfied out there that say online businesses are not legit, and they can be. Listen to what the person is saying. What are they giving you? Nobody can guarantee your success. You are in charge of that. But are they going to be there and give you the tools to do it? Is it a mutually beneficial relationship? What are they giving you? And did they earn that purchase or that training or whatever it is, or that product, whatever it is that you have invested in? And if you're on the other end of that, always ask yourself, what am I giving today? When I shoot a video, what is my viewer going to gain today from me, from this video? I start out the video and I tell them, This is what we're going to talk about. And this is why you want to listen to this. Because at the end, the result is you're going to feel better. You're going to release some anxiety. Maybe you're going to have hope, whatever it is. And I watch my comments, I read my comments, and I see that response is exactly what I desired to give to them. That was, they came away feeling better. And they tell me, I always feel good when I watch your videos. And that is me giving. And I've earned that subscriber. Do this in everything in your life. Because we're always so afraid to give, we're going to be taken advantage of. You can't possibly be taken advantage of. If you give and you don't get anything back, well, fine. You don't do it again if you're being used. But if you come in with knowing that you don't expect anything from giving, you will never be disappointed, right? If you come in and you give because you're expecting something, that's not really giving. This is a new way of doing business, and I'm creating a completely new platform. And we don't sell anything. In fact, my students are told to never sell anything. And so when we present something, we are only doing one thing: showing our audience or potential buyers, clients, prospects that we have something really special for them. And if it is what they desire or it solves a problem for them, then let's work together. So basically, we're creating something that's desirable. I don't have to sell that. I just have to get it in front of the person who needs that, desires it, wants it. That's it. Step away from that old school of selling. I sat in that hour-long presentation. I had to go through this, and my salesman, he was pitching me, "Do you deserve a vacation?" I said, "Yeah," and I go on them all the time. That wasn't going to work on me. How are you approaching, if you're in sales especially, how are you approaching your prospects? Just give. They may be shocked when you don't expect anything from them. And guess what people want to do? Naturally, when somebody gives you a gift, what do you want to do? You want to give them a gift back. But if they said, "Hey, I want this, I'll give you this, but I want something from you first," you're gonna say, keep the gift. I don't even care about it. Start thinking about that. It's a new way of doing business. I'm changing the paradigm, yeah? We're going out there creating planet-conscious businesses, and we're finding out what we love and creating that first. You don't have to know what you want to do. That's the first half of my training, is we find out what you're passionate about, and we create an online business around it. We monetize it in a way that makes sense. Real business, people, real planning. And we are creating a positive impact on this planet and our own lives doing that. If you want my free video, you can watch my webinar, sign up for my list, and I give you all kinds of great tips that'll help you to shift into that new way of doing business. It's going to feel real good. You won't be chasing anybody or selling anything anymore. Thanks so much for listening. I'll see you in the next video.